بلسان عربي مبين.
Assalamu alaikum everybody, this is Ethar Ahmed and today inshallah we're talking about لام لفظ الجلالة. And before that, let's revise together a little on what we learned before. In the last session, we talked about heavy and light letters, and we said heavy letters are collected in the word خص ضغط قض, and rest of letters are light. But we have some tricky letters that come heavy in some cases and light in some other cases. One of these letters that we talked about last time is ألف المد. And today inshallah we're gonna talk about another letter which is the lam in لفظ الجلالة. In the word Allah or the word Allahumma, we have this mushaddad lam, which comes heavy and light in some different cases. Let's learn together when this word is having a light lam or a heavy lam. First, we're gonna talk about the heavy lam. Heavy lam in لفظ الجلالة comes in three different cases. The first case is if the word Allah or Allahumma preceded by a letter that has fatha. And here we're talking about the last pronounced letter. We're not talking about the letter before the word directly, because maybe this letter is impronounced, right? So we're talking about the last pronounced letter before the word Allah or Allahumma. If this letter has fatha, so lam in the word Allah or Allahumma is gonna be heavy. Some examples. Just as the word huwa Allah, the word Allah has the letter waw before. A letter waw has fatha, right? So letter lam in the word Allah is gonna be heavy. We never say someone says huwa Allah, right? La is a light sound, which is not applied here, which is not pronounced light in this word. So it's gonna be huwa Allah. Why do we say Allah, not Allah? Because there is fatha before the word Allah. Okay. The second case, if the word Allah or Allahumma has a dhamma before. Let's see an example. وَإِذْ قَالُوا اللَّهُمَّ. If we go back to the word before, we're gonna find alif, right? What do you think? This alif, is it pronounced? Oh no, it's impronounced. We're gonna ignore it. What about waw before? This waw maddiya is impronounced too, because when we connect these two words together, this waw also is dropped. So it's impronounced. Let's ignore it. And we'll go back to the letter lam, which has dhamma, right? And if we focus on the pronunciation, we're gonna find it the last pronounced letter before the word. So when we say وَإِذْ قَالُوا اللَّهُمَّ. Oh, so this lam is the less pronounced letter, which has dhamma. So lam in the word Allahumma is gonna be heavy. Good job. The third case is if the word Allah comes in the beginning, so lam in it is gonna be heavy. So if it comes in the beginning of ayah, or maybe in the middle of ayah, but we start by the word Allah, so lam in the word Allah or Allahumma is gonna be heavy. Just as Allahu waliyul ladhina amanu. And also when we hear mu'adhin, we hear him saying Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Did you hear anyone say Allahu Akbar before? Oh, no. So, if you start with the word Allah or Allahumma, Lam is gonna be heavy. Great job. So these are the three cases when Allah or Allahumma comes with a heavy Lam. When they come with a heavy Lam. If there is Fatha before, if there is Dhamma before, if it comes in the beginning. Let's see now when Lam in the word Allah is a light sound. The first case that Lam comes light in the word Allah or Allahumma if there is kasra before it. Just as in the word قُلِ اللَّهُمَّ قُلِ اللَّهُمَّ, Lam has kasra before the word Allahumma, right? So it's gonna be like قُلِ اللَّهُمَّ. Now this is incorrect pronunciation. So we're gonna say قُلِ اللَّهُمَّ, light sound. Also as in al-basmala, do we say Bismillahi or we say Bismillahi? Why do we say Bismillahi with a light sound? Because there is kasra before the word Allah. Also like وَيُنَجِّي اللَّهِ, وَيُنَجِّي, Jim before the word Allah is the last pronounced letter and it has shadda in kasra, right? So the word Allah also is gonna be with a light lam. The second case, if the word Allah or Allahumma preceded by a word that ends with tanween. So in this case, lam in the word is gonna be light too. Just as qawmanillahu. If you focus, you're gonna find yourself pronouncing nun kasra before the word Allah. Qawmani, right? So this is kasra before. So the word Allah is gonna be light too. So it's gonna be qawmanillahu. The third and last case with the word Allah is when we have the word lillahi. Actually, lillahi. If we're talking about this lam shadda, and we look before, we're gonna find this lam pronounced with kasra, right? So this kasra comes before, so it's gonna be light. The shadda, lam shadda, is gonna be light. So we're gonna say lillahi ma fis samawat, lillahi, right? So this also is a light lam. So in today's session, we talked about the lam in the word Allah or Allahumma. And we said, lam in the word Allah or Allahumma can be heavy in 3 cases and light in also 3 cases. The first 3 cases when it comes heavy, when there is fatha before, and when there is dhamma before, and when we start with the word Allah or Allahumma, when they come in the beginning. And the other 3 cases when it comes light, if there is kasra before, and if there is tanween before, and if you have the word lillahi. This is all for today. Jazakumullah khairan. I'll see you in the next session. Assalamu alaikum.